Hey guys, Senior Thesis Bart, back with another episode of Let's Play Fire Emblem. So, let's just jump right into it. Prologue, The Verge of History.
Crom, we have to do something.
What do you propose we do?
I don't know.
I see you're awake now.
Hey there.
There are better places to take a nap than on the ground, you know. Give me your hand.
Wait. Didn't he die?
You all right? Thank you, Crom.
Oh, then you know who I am?
Huh?
No, actually, It's strange, your name. It just came to me. How curious. Tell me, what's your name? What brings you here? My name, it's...
What?
You don't know your own name? I'm not sure if... I'm sorry, but where am I exactly?
What?
Hey, I've heard this! It's called amnesia! Thank you, Lisa. Thank you.
Explain.
It's called a load of Pegasus dung. We're to believe that you remember my lord's name, but not your own?
Huh?
But it's the truth. What if it is true, Frederick? We can't leave him here alone and confused. What sort of shepherds would we be then?
Right.
Just the same, my lord. I must emphasize caution. To not do to let a wolf into our flock.
Right.
Right then. We'll take him back to town and sort this out there.
Huh?
Wait just one moment. Do I have a say in this? Peace, friend. I promise we'll hear all you have to say back in town. Now come. The answer is no, Robin. No, you don't. What will you do with me? Am I to be your prisoner? You'll be free to go once we establish you're no enemy to Ulyss.
Huh?
Is that where we are? Ulyss?
Ah.
You've never heard of the Halidom? Ha! Someone pay this actor. He plays quite the fool. That furrowed brow is especially convincing. Frederick, please. This land is known as the Halidom of Ulyss. Our ruler, Emran, is called the Exalt. I suppose the proper introductions are in order. My name is Crom, but then you already knew that. The delicate one is my little sister, Lisa. Or Lissa.
I am not delicate.
Humph! Ignore my brother, please. He can be a bit thick sometimes. But you're lucky the shepherds found you. Brigands would have been a rude awakening. Shepherds? You tend sheep? And full armor? It's a dangerous job. Just ask Frederick the Wary here.
Right.
A title I shall wear with pride. Gods forbid one of us keeps an appropriate level of caution. Ooh, gods forbid stuff. God forbid. I have every wish to trust you, stranger, but my station mandates otherwise.
Yeah.
I understand, sir. I would do no less myself. My name is Robin. I just remembered that. How odd. I suppose that's one mystery solved.
Really?
Robin? Is that foreign? Ah, well, we can discuss it later. We're almost to town. Once we...
Crom!
Look! The town! Oh no, smoking. Smoking. Don't smoke inside, guys. Honestly, the animation for a 3DS game, especially a Fire Emblem game, looks amazing. Darn it! The town is ablaze. Those blasted brigands, no doubt. Frederick, Lisa, quickly.
My lord.
What about him? Unless he's on fire as well, I can wait.
Of course.
Aptly put, my lord. Let's go already.
Oh.
What about... Yeah. Get to it, lads. Grab anything shiny and put the rest to torch. I don't know why I'm doing that voice, but I like it. We got an example to set for these Elysian types. Ain't that right, lass? Stay away from me, please, someone help! Ow. Ow. Crom, we have to stop them.
Gods!
Don't worry, after today, these bandits won't be bothering anyone ever again.
Crom!
Wait. Robin, you followed us? Why? I'm not certain myself, but I'm armed and I know my way around the fight if you'll have me.
Good.
Of course, strength in numbers, just stay close. Alright, so we finally get to fight. So, as you can see, remember, Robin, we face practice thieves and murderers. They will grant us no quarter. It's kill or be killed. So, as we can see, what it said earlier, we have a player phase and an enemy phase, and we actually have a lot of, not a lot, but a nice amount of enemies here. So, that's always fun and nice. And so I do have a specific pattern I'd like to go through on these first few levels, because I played this game a lot, so. So, Robin, I see you wear a sword. Is it... Wait, is that a tome? You know magic?
Yeah.
I believe so. I suppose I should check. You believe so? Perhaps I'll just keep a few paces behind you for the time being. No, I can control it, I'm sure. How does this work again? Yes. Alright, so there's combat for tomes. Tomes are like, are interesting items because, as you can see, you can attack up to 2 spaces away as opposed to melee weapons where you can only attack 1 space, or you have to be adjacent. You can attack either adjacent with the tome or next to, or diagonally, or just through with the tome. You have a little leeway, so they're a little more mobile. What I like to do is I like to use the pair up feature. Actually, first with Frederick, if you go to items, all he has is a silver lance. One of the better lances in the game. So what I like to do is do the pair up feature with him and Crom. And then the first thing I believe I do, this could go in one of 2 ways. Either way, it's very, very similar. What I like to do first is attack with Crom to weaken the enemy. And with Frederick, this ruffian, what specific class he is a Mirror Maiden. You can't see it, but it's on the bottom screen. And that's a sword-only user. They're basically built for skill and speed with a medium amount of strength, so they can hit fast and hit hard. If given a certain weapon, they can do critical attacks like nobody's business, but they're really fragile, so they're fragile speedsters. And over here we have the Glass Cannon. It's a class called the Barbarian. It's an axe-only user. And again, these guys have usually high health, high strength, and really pretty good speed, but not necessarily good defense. And so over here we have mages, and they have high magic, and high resistance. So they're good against magic to a degree, and they're really good using magic, and they'll be really dangerous for Robin because his worst stat is his resistance. And also, they're really good against fighters because usually physical fighters have not as good resistance compared to other magic users. And those are the 3 classes over here. What I forgot to talk about actually last time, I think, was the weapons triangle. And they only have it for, at least in this game, for physical or adjacent weapons, we'll call them, physical adjacent. So swords, axes, and lances. So the triangle is swords beat axes, axes beat lances, and lances beat swords. And this will come in real handy later. So the first thing I'm going to do, because I haven't even attacked once yet, is attack this Mirror Maiden. No damage. So once we get to later fights, I'll actually start speeding them up and just talking over them so we can get through them a little quicker. And then I attack next with Robin, and he gets a bonus because he's adjacent to Crom. And he's out of the way of danger currently. Oh no, I missed. Oh well. That's why, also, I forgot to point out, if you press X, you can see the enemy's range and movement, and that's really useful because Lissa here,
Right.
We'll see who's delicate. I may not be able to attack like Chrom, but when you get injured, I'll be the one stitching your bones back together. Care of my trusty staff. Just tell me where to go, Robin. She's the healer, so right now, she can't attack, but she can heal HP. So you want to keep her out of danger.
Stay focused.
Oh! Dual guard. I didn't expect to see that soon.
For victory. Finished. My steel is yours. Pardon me.
Oh, dual attack. I didn't expect that either. Chrom is just stealing all the experience. Alright, so in this case, what I'm going to do is see how far Alyssa can move. Excellent. What I'm going to do is attack this guy. I know Robin hasn't gotten a lot of use, but he'll get a lot more later. My style playing Chrom becomes really strong. Level up system. Pretty good level up. Strength, speed, HP, luck, and defense. Not a lot on resistance or magic, but Chrom's not that type of character. So, what? Oh, this actually works out perfectly. What I usually, my play styles, I let Chrom get a lot of levels. Chrom and usually the Avatar as well, if I can, get a lot of levels early on. Which is bittersweet, because then they become kind of your crutch characters, but they're also really good and applicable in a lot of different ways, so you kind of want them to be. And there's a example of Alyssa healing. She gets 20 HP per use of just the regular healing staff. And I stepped on a shiny staff, or a shiny spot. And what that does actually is you can either get an item in this case. Ooh, Roy's Blade, that's a really good weapon. And now the mage is attacking the one with the weaker resistance, which is okay for us. You kind of get like a shiny block or an increase in your level, your weapon level, which also increases by letter grade. So right now Lisa has an E in staff, Robin has an E in both sword and tome, or sword and magic. Chrom only has a sword and he's at an E right now, while Frederick has, since his class is a Great Knight, he can use up to 3 weapons, and so he can use the sword, the axe, and the lance. And right now he's at a D with both sword and axe, but a B with a lance, so he could use a silver lance. Anyways, let's see. Yeah, I'll attack with Chrom, or with Robin, but I'm going to finish him off with Chrom. And as you can see, I'm kind of speeding it up here, just to get it out of the way.
Are you ready?
Yes.
What?
Right here, they're just providing context to why you can actually see the enemy stats and whatnot.
Really? Yeah.
If you apply yourself, you can see them even better.
Shall we?
Now, as you can also see, I'm actually not necessarily using Frederick for any active attacking. And there is a reason why I'm not doing that. His character, and it's more of an archetype of a character, you always in Fire Emblem get an incredibly strong character at the beginning of a game. But that doesn't always last through the game. There's only been one case, really, and in the English games, in which a character who's strong at the beginning, super strong at the beginning of the game, stays that way throughout. And I was in Sacred Stones with a character named Seth. And so, in this case, I will be using him, don't get me wrong. It's just, I won't be actively fighting with him on screen. He'll always, if I can help it, he'll always be in that little support role where he's in right now. So right now, I'm going to attack like this. and I'm actually going to heal Robin because more likely than not, both enemies are going to attack him next turn if they can't reach Lissa. Or, well, the mage isn't going to attack Lissa anyway, so resistance is too high. But he might look around like that. And then she'll be 9. I'm sorry, usually, I've heard of this, it's called the Let's Play Curse. Usually, and then she goes.
My strength is yours.
Oh no! Oh, miss! Yay! That's close. Usually, Lissa doesn't even get touched on the first Let's Play, so this is kind of weird happenings, but you know what? We'll roll with it. Take out that mage. And another really good feature about the pair up is if you pair up in an enemy's in the behind kind of, if you pair up and they're not active on the field, that enemy or that ally can't be touched. So it's a good way if you have a unit that's in danger to get them out of danger as soon as possible. So right now, yeah, I think I'll actively attack. Yay! Level up. Magic and luck. Not horrible, but not necessarily great either. We'll take it. So as you can see, there's only one enemy left, and that's the boss. And in most cases, the boss actually doesn't move. So I won't have to worry about anything else. I can like plan, heal, rearrange once we get to the boss. Now, as you can see, what I was about to do is separate, and so once you pair up, you can separate units, switch them around, do a little movement with them. And this is good because it kind of lets you re-strategize and think about what you want to do, where you're going. Sorry, that sounded a little, like, meta right there. It's like, what are you doing with your life? Where are you going? No. You want to do with your characters. So again, Lisa got on kind of the item block, or the sparkly space, and this time she actually got experience, which is what I was hoping for last time, but she got it this time, which is nice. And so she's right at the cusp of a level up, and that's always good. I will be using Lisa to heal pretty much every little wound, mostly because it's really hard for her class of characters to gain experience, and so you just kind of want to use it on every scratch when you can. The problem is that her weapons are also a little bit expensive, but that's okay. So now we'll just attack with Crom.
My steel is yours.
Beat it up. Don't really have to worry about much. I'll take it out. I want to see with Robin. I'm not going to, but I just want to see what the stats would be. Enemy phase.
None shall harm
Oh no, 1 damage. Now it's a good level up again, so same things as last time, really. So, Crom's looking good. Robin could use a little help, but we won't worry about that. Well, that's the end of that. Lucky for the town, we are close by. Holy wow, Robin! You were incredible. Swords and sorcery and tactics? Is there anything you can't do? Cook.
Right.
You're certainly no helpless victim, that much is for sure.
Right.
Indeed, perhaps you might even be capable of an explanation for how you came here. I understand your skepticism, Sir Frederick, and I cannot explain why only some knowledge has returned to me. But please believe me, I have shared all that I know. You have fought to save Elysian lives. My heart says that's enough.
My lord.
And your mind, my lord? Will you not heed its counsel as well?
It's all right.
Frederick, the shepherds could use someone with Robin's talents. We've brigands and unruly neighbors, all looking to bloody our soil. Would you really have us lose such a capable or able tactician? Besides, I believe his story, odd as it may be.
Oh.
Thank you, Crom.
Listen.
So how about it? Will you join us, Robin?
Yeah.
I would be honored. Did you notice, my lord? The brigand spoke with a Plaguean accent.
Huh?
Plaguean? What's that? Plagia is Ulysses' westerly neighbor. They send small bands into our territory, hoping to instigate a war. And it's the poor townsfolk who suffer, totally innocent and totally helpless.
Really?
They do have us, milady, shepherds to protect the sheep. Oh, do not be swept up in your anger. It will cloud your judgment. Thank you, Yoda. I know.
Right.
Don't worry, I'll get used to all this. My lord, please, you must stay the night. We are simple folk of simple means, but we will gladly toast your vow with a feast.
My thanks.
A most generous offer, sir, and no doubt your hospitality would be grand. But I'm afraid we must hurry back to Ystal. Blah, blah, blah. Don't know how to pronounce that one yet. Dark meat only for me, medium well, and no salt in the soup. I simply... Wait, what? We're not staying? Yeah, you spoiled little brat. But, Frederick, it's nearly dark. When night falls, we'll camp, eat off the land, make our beds of twigs and the like. I believe you mentioned there would be getting used to this.
What?
Frederick, sometimes I hate you. You've quite the stern lieutenant there. Yeah, well, stern is one name for it. I could think of a few others. Frederick only smiles when he's about to bring down the axe.
Yeah.
Duly noted. You do realize I am still present. Oh, we realize.
Shall we then?
The Lord remains as amusing as ever. Now, then, shall we be going? All right. Ready to go, Robin? The capital isn't far. And that's the end of the actual prologue. And so, next time, we'll be starting chapter 1, I guess. See y'all then.